Hey,
There he is.
Black Hat. Could have moved me earlier.
You know what? It's been a tough day. It's been a tough 3 days.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Well, the wife's been gone for about 4 days, so
Oh, snap.
yeah. So I just had to put the kids to sleep,
Okay.
and I'm trying to figure out where my best shot. Oh, Tamara?
Yeah, they're talking in the background.
Yeah. So trying to find my best angle here. I don't know what it is. Is it this?
Yeah, side shot, side saddle it.
Probably like that.
Perfect. Little
Like
lower.
that? Is that good?
I mean, you nailed it.
How about this? Is that good?
Can you hear me fine?
Oh yeah. What? Check.
Got it.
Yeah, so I don't know what else to say except I'm exhausted.
Show's over.
That's it, guys. See you next
let's
week.
Put a wrap on this one.
You know what, though? I'm going to do what it takes. I'm going to grind it out, you know?
How long is when did she get back?
Oh, she should be home like tonight.
Oh.
Like probably in like the next couple hours or so.
She's staying another night.
Oh, no. Her plane, I think, has got delayed. He's coming in from Colorado.
Ah.
Yeah.
The old Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. Still don't like my no, too much.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of black t-shirt.
Well, I mean that's all I wear. Black.
What time we start? 9?
Yeah, I think we're live right now. So I mean,
you're on live on your all the social media outlets.
I think we are. I think I connected to all of them, so we are definitely live for show.
All right.
So how was your week, bud?
It's just fabulous.
Yeah.
No. Just life.
Life's taking forever.
No, it's been all right. You know, work, kids, sports, carpool, sums it up.
That's right. I think I watched our last podcast and
with some hydraciones in the evening.
Hydraciones over here.
But yes,
I think last week you mentioned a lot about the carpool having to be carpool.
Yeah, you kind of need that, especially depending on how far your schools are. But yeah, it helps, particularly with the olders in the high school and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm doing. Yeah, I probably mention it. Groundhog's Day every day.
Oh yeah, like pretty much. Yeah,
thing every day.
I lose track of like what day of the week it is to make sure I'm not having him show up for the wrong sport to practice, or who do I have to pick up, or am I taking him home today? Am I picking him up? I don't know.
Like, is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? Is it Tuesday? Who knows?
Yeah, I thought today was Tuesday for a little while. And I realized, oh no, it's only Wednesday.
Well, you know, I know the difference between the days of the week because it's always Taco Tuesday here. So,
no, is that like a perverted thing, or?
Oh no, I literally make tacos every single Tuesday, and they get to it and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Every Tuesday, nice. Yeah, it makes it easy.
That makes it
Check one day off the list of easy.
Well, no, in Monday Night Football, that's another one. I know you're not into sports anymore.
I do Monday Night Football. I do football. I don't like baseball so much anymore. I don't like professional baseball. I'll put it that way. I don't like MLB, but I like baseball.
And you don't like the waiver wire. We know that. You know, we're not a big fan of the waiver wire and fantasy sports.
I don't do fantasy football, but I like football.
Right. Well, you like the Niners. We like the Niners.
Yes.
I mean,
big game this Sunday night.
Yeah, big game. I mean, can you believe that the why even say it out loud? Why would I even say it out loud? I mean, that the silver and black are
2-0. Are you even shocked right now? Beating the Steelers last week?
Yeah, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot to get your mind around. You know, it's like, what are we doing here? Are you just gonna break my heart in 2 more weeks?
Yeah, they're gonna lose 6 straight. It's like the shitty teams. You're like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna play the. I think this week, what do we have? The Miami Dolphins.
Oh, that's actually. I mean, you'll be facing.
We definitely.
You'll probably be facing a better quarterback in Jacoby Brissett than Tua.
Right, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. There's no way the Raiders go 3-0.
Nah, are they at home?
No. Yes, they are.
Oh.
They actually are at home.
I don't know if you can consider Vegas a really home field advantage, though, just because it's Vegas. I think they're always going to have a good amount of fans from the other team showing up, right?
Well, you know, Raiders travel really well, right?
Well, they do. For sure. But I think with just them being in Vegas, it's such a tourist spot that, like, most NFL teams, when they see their team on that schedule and it's in Vegas, they're like, hell yeah.
Boom.
Let's go to Vegas for the weekend. Let's go to Vegas. We'll go watch our team play. It's like the ultimate.
Well, I did it for years to watch the Kings play, preseason game at the MGM Grand.
Yeah.
And I would, we'd look forward to that. It was like a real game to us,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But
these are actual real games in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, like, pretty.
I guess the Raiders are playing real games, too, in Vegas.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So, moving on. Talk about some other things here. What do you want to talk about tonight? What have you been thinking about discussions? I've got a couple in mind.
So I think our show should be like, I can come up with the first 2 topics, right? And then I would love to have you finish at the end with the oface show. Your your news topic, I guess.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Something like that. I think we should always finish with oface news.
Okay. Oface in the news.
Okay.
Real news.
Any story you come up with, whatever you find
news.
Fancy, whatever you find your fancy.
Oh, you're gonna like tonight's.
Oh,
it's a heartbreaking, life-saving, just a medical miracle, and it's gonna bring you to tears. So I don't know what kind of tears yet.
I don't have much in there, but
expect some tears.
I do cry a lot. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you gotta stop playing the lottery.
Never. I never play lottery.
Play the lottery and gamble on them ponies.
No, you know what? Not a big fan of the ponies. I mean, I know the ponies, but not a big fan.
Yeah. All right. So,
so how do we feel about?
Yes.
like having like gay dudes watching football. Is that okay?
What do you mean, like having like homosexual guys like watching,
they're
like you're
all,
in the room watching football with them?
yeah, they're all in. They're watching the game. You know what's the difference between me and them? You know, what are we doing here?
This is the topic you're starting the show off with tonight. This is the route we're going here. I mean, who gives a flying shit? Like, as long as they're into the sports and possibly know the sport, then I'm all for it. Like, I don't, fucking score. Our team score a touchdown. Fucking, he can slap my ass. I'll slap his ass. It was shit.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it. I mean, you don't find. I mean, I shouldn't really say that, but you don't obviously find a ton of gay, homosexual guys, gay guys into watching live sports. But if they are, I mean, that's great. I mean, yeah, I'll fucking. They'll probably bring the best snacks, and their house is clean.
They definitely bring the best snacks for sure. Yeah.
So
what's great is my brother and his boyfriend have been coming over for football lately.
okay.
Night football, just trying to be a part of it. The whole fun stuff.
Come over for Sunday night football.
Sunday night football, yeah,
okay.
Mostly, yeah, which is awesome. I love him giving the effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he's really just making an effort just to come to see you, regardless. Football's just background noise to him, right? But he's like making an effort maybe to learn the sport or just hang out with his brother, right? Because he lives by you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's just and they have so much fun. We watch football and they love it.
What do you think? Like, you guys are fun together? Like, they're into it? Like, all high-fiving and stuff?
Well, I think they're into hanging out with me, I guess. Yeah. Like you said, hanging out with the brother.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're hanging out with your brother. You make it sound like I went to a gay bar and watched football. Which I would totally do as well. It'd be kind of weird, but I would do it.
I mean, I'm all into gay bars for show.
I'm sure there's got to be some gay bars out there, probably like in Palm Springs or something, that probably have some football on early Sunday morning. Probably be a good time. Probably one of the better times I'd have go watching football.
I really think a gay bar would be the most fun ever. Really.
Yeah. What do we call the tight end U? What's the name of the gay bar?
Oh,
tight end U. the sack,
the balls. I mean,
the sack, the QB sack. Is that the name of the bar?
It's so funny. I mean, like, me and my friends are so gay too. That's the funny part. Like, we're the gayest.
Like, happy?
Yeah, very happy for sure. Happy to see each other. Happy to blow each other.
Airplane.
Plane.
Airplane. Yeah, I've come to a realization though. I mean, not realization, but I went to a bar up the street from my house opening day. First got there in the morning, got there at 9 a.m, right? Sharp.
Right.
Figure we'll just get a good spot. Knowing the place is going to get crowded. It's freaking opening week of football. Of course, we pull up in the parking lot. There's a group of some people hanging off to the side. They're freaking tailgating, having Bloody Marys in the parking lot of the bar. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's like, fucking hell yeah, So we get in there, find the TV that has, the game that we want to watch, get a table right in front of there. And by the time, obviously, kickoff happened, I mean, the place is packed, right? The bar is just wall-to-wall people. It's like a super spreader event. And then,
yes, of course.
And it's just too much. It's just we rang up a huge tab. So it was super more expensive than I'd liked my Sundays to be. We're eating breakfast. We're there later. We're having lunch. I mean, we're ordering drinks. I mean, we're just the whole
rolling
thing.
it into the afternoon games.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like the place is so crowded. It's just so much going on at once. Like this game here, game there, game here. People are yelling over here. People are yelling over here about this game. Like I'm yelling at my game. Like it's just like it's too much for me. I was sitting around. I'm like, nah, I'm not a big fan of this. Like I'll do it occasionally, but I've come to a realization that just it's not for me. It's not going to a bar, sitting around a bunch of strangers, trying to focus on my game. I don't like it. Unless I was at the bar where my game was the only game on, and I was surrounded with people that were there just rooting for the team I was to root for, then I would do it. Some bars have like their signature bars for those teams. You know what I mean? They like Packer bar, or you go to
Niners bar,
the Browns bar,
Raiders
it's like Browns
bar.
Raiders bar.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Hi.
Oh. Taking a call right
okay.
now, huh?
Just I'm on the podcast right now.
We'll pick you up at the airport later.
I love you. Bye.
Oh. Love you too.
Oh. Love you too.
What happened? Plane was going down. You're like, I'm on the podcast. What do you want me? What do you want me to do about it? It's been fun.
Well, I mean, I go down in a whole thing of flames.
Now you're just like, I'm just sitting here talking to you. You'd be like so sad because now you just got to raise 2 kids on your own. You're like, fuck.
I think I'm already in bed. I think I'm already doing that. I mean, not really, but
to an extent.
I mean, kind of, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking real life. But yeah, she just landed in Long Beach, so I had to pick up the phone.
That's close to home.
Oh yeah, she'll be here in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Awesome. Can't wait to see you, honey. Here's the kids.
Oh no!
The kids are fast asleep. Oh, look at you. Go take a nice long bath. Have a glass of wine.
Now you can just walk in and just go right to bed if you want. Yeah. Wait, first, I would want to bang you right now, but
I'm on the podcast.
Is kind of interrupting that.
Yeah, it's kind of being a cock. I'm being a cock block right now. Like, no, bro. No, there's no banging your wife you haven't seen in the last 4 or 5 days. Like, we're scheduled Wednesday nights. We're talking about going and watching football with gay guys. We're talking about going to bars and watching football with strangers and having an ADD crisis.
So all I do is look at my phone, though, all the time because of shit.
Because the 8 fantasy football leagues you're in.
We talked about this last week. It's a lot.
I know. I'm not telling
you, it's a lot.
I'm not talking about fantasy football anymore. It's out of my life. It's like people who get divorced and want to keep talking about their ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, no.
People that are recovering alcoholics don't want to keep talking about all the fun times they had at bars. Or maybe they
do. I tell my kids all the time, your mom and dad will never get divorced. Like, it's never going to happen. So, let's go.
Sweet.
Is that too much?
No. I mean, hopefully it's a promise you can keep.
Oh, no, it's going to be.
Because if not, they're going to call their dad a fucking liar. You fucking lied to me, Dad. You fucking lied to me, Dad. You said forever. And here I am getting dropped off at a goddamn McDonald's at fucking 5 o'clock on a Friday. I gotta spend the weekend with your fucking ass.
And then I gotta send you to your mom's ass and back to your dad.
I said it was forever.
No, I am so locked in. It's not gonna happen. I mean, I did this for one time only. That's
okay. It. All right. Good. That's the perspective you should have.
I would think so, right? I mean, it should be like the thought in your head should be, this is it, right? Forever?
Yeah, of course. Yes. Your thought should be, fuck, yes, this is forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
Forever.
it's like, I mean, it's kind of like someone on trial going to prison forever. It's like, well, you did kill the freaking 5 people, at the shopping mall. I mean, I don't know what else you were expecting. Like a 5-year sentence? No, it's forever.
45 years.
Yeah. You know what I want to talk about?
Please.
What's kind of really ticking me off lately?
Come on, let's go.
The anti-vax rallies that I see. It really ticks me off. I'll tell you why it ticks me off. Because you have a group of people, and that's fine. You don't want to get vaccinated. I think we've been on this conversation before at other times with their topics. You don't want to get vaccinated. You don't have to get vaccinated. It's fine. If you do, then that's fine too, right? It's your own personal preference. But to be standing on a corner telling me my body, my this or that.
My choice, my body,
my choice. My body, my choice. And you're telling other people not to get vaccinated. That just completely makes no sense to me, right? So here you are telling other people no vaccines, no on vaccines. But when you talk to those people who are holding the signs on the street corner saying no vaccines, it's because they don't want you telling them what to do, right? They don't want the government or people telling them that they need to take a vaccine. It's their choice, their right. But these individuals have a right to actually stand on a street corner and tell other people not to do it. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me, right? If you want to be anti-vax, if you want to be anti-vaccination, then just fucking sit at home on your couch and just tell yourself, I'm not doing it. But to you go stand on a street corner holding a sign and telling other people not to get vaccinated, but it's my choice, my body, my choice. Like, who the fuck am I going to listen to you, right? You don't want to listen to me. Well, why should we listen to you? It doesn't make any sense. Please make sense of it.
It definitely doesn't make any sense, especially when if it's my body, my choice, let's abort children then. Our fetuses.
Yeah. I just read another article today about some mother who was 40 years old from California. She was a huge anti-mask, anti-vax, anti-this, that.
Gone.
Guess what? Died of COVID. Has young kids. Dead. Got pneumonia.
Like
dead.
Like 2 or 3?
Like 2 or 3, yeah.
And those kids were probably vaccinated when they were born.
I think they were probably young. Well, they were vaccinated with
when they were born.
The smallpox and all that regular stuff. Yeah,
all the normal stuff that we do all the time.
It just help me make sense of this madness. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's asinine for me to just fathom people standing on a street corner protesting vaccinations and not to get vaccinations and complaining about people telling them what to do with their body and their right. But here they are on the street corner telling other people that they should not get vaccinated. And it is
frustrating as all fuck.
It's like stupid, like Forrest Gump said, stupid is what stupid does.
Stupid is what stupid does.
And it's super true because it's so asinine. I'd rather just shut up. You want to, like, you're against it. You're against it. You don't like it. That's fine. But don't stand on a street corner preaching to me when you don't want someone preaching to you about the way you should run your life. And it's just, I think it's dumb. And I think everyone should get at the end of the day, I feel like everyone should just get vaccinated because it's just stupid. It's just science.
Why we're not.
These are scientists. Scientists created this. If it was like, I mean, by now, as long as the vaccination's been out, you would think, wow, these people really didn't turn into zombies. Or, wow, all these people didn't die, or wow, like, oh, they're not all being traced by the government, or I mean, it's just no.
Right.
Like,
What are we
it's
doing here?
saving lives. It's helping you. It's helping the person next to you. It's
I
helping
would
your
think
family
so.
members.
I would
Like,
think
they're not
so.
gonna just, these companies aren't gonna just pump out this product and be just fucking, people aren't lining up to get killed. You're gonna fucking go to the county fair and line up to be on a fucking ride with no seatbelt.
Well, I still trust science and doctors. That's it. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I just trust.
If you can't trust that, then who else can you trust?
Exactly.
Because believe me, you said, "Oh, I got my faith. I'm a Christian faith person," but at the end of the day, that's all fine and dandy in your mind. But is that really physically here in the now going to save your life? No, it's not.
I don't think so.
No, it's not. You can pray all you want, but you better pray you don't get COVID. And you better probably put yourself in a bubble. And you probably should wear a mask. And you should probably,
And
because once it comes for you, you're going to get severely sick.
Right.
You may not die. A small percentage of people are dying.
Maybe not.
But right? You may have some long-term effects from it. Like,
yeah, but you might not die. You might not, but maybe you do. Maybe you will.
But the problem is, the longer we keep this alive and the longer we keep this around, it's just going to mutate into something different that, unfortunately, and then our vaccinations that we currently have now are not going to be able to save us and prevent us from the next wave or next thing of it, right? So that's why it's important to do it. I just really wish the people that were at home that are on their Facebooks or their specific news media outlets that they watch news on would stop, because all those people that are telling him not to do it are vaccinated. So it's super sad. Super sad.
Right. That's the other side, is most of Fox News is telling people not to get back, or telling people, I'm vaccinated, but
should you do it? Yeah, I mean, their company makes them get vaccinated. So, like, in order for them to even work there, like, right, they have to be vaccinated.
Right. Oh, you mean, did you just bring up a mandate?
Yeah.
Because my wife, Staples is mandated now. They will be mandated here real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because any company that's over 100 employees,
or that has contracted by the government, will step in line and get in line. So, I mean,
and it's free. Just go get a little shot in your arm, right, and you move on.
But there's something in there, bud. It's gonna ruin my life.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What?
It's not. No, you're good.
Oh no, but the government is trying to put something in my arm that I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You'll live.
We're good.
The government's not gonna fucking chase Jim Bob. You're good, Jim Bob. You can still go to your favorite honky tonk bar. You can still go shoot your guns on the weekend. You can still go off-roading. You can still go make love with your sister. The government does not care about you, Jim Bob. You're good.
They don't care that much, really. They maybe care like this much, but not that much.
No, yeah, you won't get a state trooper at your door. You'll be fine. Unless you do fuck around and do something stupid, then yes, you will.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
It's very confusing these days, It's very confusing based on certain people that I know that don't accept
science. Again, because guess what? You get sick, not just because of COVID. You get sick or hurt very bad, like really bad. Like, where are you going? Don't believe in the hospitals then. Don't believe in the equipment they're going to hook you up to. Don't believe in the drugs they're going to pump you full of. Don't believe in all those things, because I hate to tell all those people this, but science created that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jim Bob's at the door. Is it Jim Bob?
What?
What happened?
I don't know. I thought I heard my daughter outside, but it's this stay-at-home dad thing where you just hear the voices in your head and you think it's your kids.
It's like a bird in a tree. You're like, oh, what?
But I'm like, is it the cat meowing right now, or is it my kid out there like going, Dad, Dad?
You're going crazy.
I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy a little bit, especially when some of my friends are just not into science. You know, that's kind of a hard thing to get over, you know?
Friends, family. I mean, there's numerous people that don't believe in it.
Right.
I mean, what are you going to do? At the end of the day, they're going to live their life, and they're going to not have to suffer through what all these people have had to suffer from, or they'll be fine, or they might. And they might, and that maybe will change their tune. But at the end of the day, like, I'll do everything I can to protect myself and my family.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I don't feel like going and getting vaccinated is
that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal at all. It's like, okay, I even cut the line to go get it sooner. Like, fucking hell yeah. Like, I didn't wait till it was like readily available for myself. I went through and said I was a freaking first responder and cut the line to go get it.
Me too.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, protecting myself. And at the end of the day, that's all I really care about.
Protecting your wife and your children and your whole family.
Yeah. People, my neighbors.
It makes sense.
My neighbors invite me over for like drinks or hang out.
Now you're protected.
Like, I'm protected. I'm helping protect them. Love thy neighbor. Bunch of fake ass fucking Christians out there.
The transparency is garbage.
Just fuck off with your I'm a fucking Christian person and I'm
you Catholic.
Here you are just fucking talking shit about everyone and not believe just being the fucking biggest Karen in the world.
And
you're
what
a
are you
fucking
doing?
Christian.
What are you're believing in a fake
at least some, I mean
sorry.
Bad. No, it's at the end of the day, it's something for them. It's a crutch for them to have some kind of faith in life or something that they feel like is bigger than them out there. But yeah, I mean, they don't know. No one knows for sure.
The fear of dying is the worst thing ever. Nobody wants that.
But we're gonna die eventually, so I'm not worried about that. I just don't really want to die right now. Like, it's like, I'm ready. I'll be ready to go when I want to go. But it's right now is not the time, you know. And
yeah, I'm
not ready to cash my last check yet. All right, let's move on. That's enough of this.
Let's get over death. Let's get over death.
Yeah, let's talk about something. I haven't gotten to my story yet. We'll do mine in a little bit. What time are we running on right here? 9:23 Pacific Standard.
Perfect. 20 minutes in.
Anything else going in? I don't want to talk about that missing girl, that missing white girl.
I know.
That's just like I only know what I know about it, and I know they're looking for the fiance, blah blah blah. It's like,
and if she was black, no one would care about her.
No, I give two shits about it. Yeah, yeah. So I don't really. It happens it happens more than people think.
Every day.
Just the fact that it's a little white girl, little 22-year-old, cute looking white girl. Everyone's like fucking
cute. She's so cute.
Instagram girl. Whatever. Moving on.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Maybe she should have camped in a van down by the river. Come on, dude. What you got? What else we got?
Oh, you know what? I'm just letting this happen naturally. So whatever.
Oh, okay. Like organically is what you call it.
Yeah, exactly. Organically.
It's organically.
Yeah. Whatever comes to our mind, you know. Remember those house parties we had back in the day?
Nope.
Me neither.
We don't talk about those.
That's right. That was like a long time ago.
I was actually just thinking about house parties the other day. I'm like, I still enjoy like having people over for like a party, but I can't even think like if I'll ever actually have another house party at my house. Because we got invited to a Halloween party from a neighbor in our neighborhood, and they're having a bunch of people, you know, over for this Halloween party.
Right.
And like we know a lot of the people, we know majority, if not everyone. But okay, not to go moonwalk back into our last topic, but a lot of those people don't really fucking are anti-vaxxers. And I'm like, I don't really want to go. Like, I don't want to hang out with these fucking dumbasses. Like, I don't really talk to these people anymore. I don't really associate with them anymore. At one point, a few years ago, yeah, we all had, you know, everything was hunky-dory and we were all got along. And it's like, I don't really care for these people. Like, I don't really like them anymore. I'm going to hang out with them. Like, I'm not going to go to someone's house and I'm 45 years old, get dressed up in a goddamn costume. Like, I don't feel like I need to dress up in costumes anymore. Like, I did all that. Like, we had hundreds of house parties and costumes. It's like, I don't want to fucking get in a costume. Like, I don't want to go to your house.
That was like your biggest push back in the day.
I don't want to hang out with a bunch of people that I don't really associate with anymore or really care to associate with. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer about it.
No. Do you remember when you were the
and I like to party
guy? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was a Hurricane Katrina victim. Yep. And I enjoyed it. Like, I did enjoy doing it.
I mean, amazing concept.
But I was like in my 20s, you know what I mean? Like, I was in my early to mid 20s.
30s? I think
30s. Maybe even early 30s. Late 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 30, yeah, whatever. But
whatever.
45 now. It's like, I don't really.
I know.
I don't want to get fucking dressed up. Like, I did that. Like, I don't mind like doing something simple. Like, if it's like, oh, we're doing an ugly Christmas sweater thing. Like, oh yeah, I'll fucking put a sweater on, or we're doing something simple. But to get like in a costume, like, I don't know. It's just too much work.
Man, you're turning into like an old curmudgeon.
I don't want to feel that way. I'm definitely not.
No, I am.
I want to hang out. Again, there's a lot more negatives involved with this invite than there is more positives. It's not like I want to hang. It's not like, okay, I'll suck it up and I'll do a costume because I really enjoy the company of all these people, and they're all like pretty, you know, respectable people, and they're all, you know, like we're having a house party, so yeah, they're all vaccinated. It's good. And it's not like I'm crazy scared of COVID. I mean, like, I'm not like overly concerned with that. You know, like, oh, they've got to be all they've all got to be vaccinated in order for me to hang out with them. No, it's not true at all. But I just feel like I'm going to a party where majority of the people don't want to do it, and I don't really care about hanging out with them.
Yeah, I don't really care about hanging out with people.
Yeah. Like, there's some people, yeah, it's like, if you and I obviously want to get together, it's like, yeah, shit, yeah, you know, a couple other friends, but
y'all can just fuck off.
I get to a point where, like, I mean, yeah, we had good times in the past, and all of us got along, but it doesn't, you know, it hasn't been the case for a couple of years now. Like,
Jeffrey, I think you're growing up, big guy. That's what this is. You're growing up.
I need another bourbon.
Yeah, go get it. You got time.
No, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm good.
Well, Bill,
I'm growing up so well that I dropped my freaking 9-year-old off at practice tonight and went and got a freaking drink at a bar not that far away. Because I've coached.
We just did what we just talked about.
I've coached so much in my life. I've been like a freaking volunteer in leagues all the time, right? I'm always volunteering. I'm always coaching, helping out coach, or being involved. Well, little guys does flag football too, besides on top of baseball.
FNL?
And he's got a coach that Friday Night Lights, yeah. He's got a coach that's kind of just wants to run the shows singly, even though he needs help and like I feel like he's drowning. But he doesn't really want to offer the help. He doesn't want to ask for the help. We've offered it. He doesn't really want to accept it. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to finally be drop-off dad. I'm going to be drop-off parent this time. Like, I'm going to enjoy being drop-off parent. Yeah, like, oh, that's 2 hours of free babysitting. I'm going to go home and fucking masturbate in every room. Like, or I'm going to go to the bar.
And jacket every morning.
Yeah, like, I'm going to, I've been dealing with these kind of parents ever since I've been in organized sports. Like, you hardly see the parents at all. They only come out for the games, right? They barely talk to you.
Every time.
They don't even talk to you hardly. They just show up for the games. They think everything's great. And then here you are, like, with their kid, like, 3 days a week, 2 hours a day, coaching them. And it's like, you know what? I'm kind of, I've offered. Doesn't really want to accept it. Let some of the other dads that, like, have kids my youngest son's age, that's their first kid, so they're getting their feet wet into being in organized sports. Like, let them be a part of it and do it. Like, I'm gonna go get a drink somewhere, like, and I don't need to sit here for the practice and watch all of it. He'd probably do better without me there fucking watching him every move anyways. And it gives him his freedom away from me, because God knows he probably gets sick of me around the house all the time. Like, get your fucking homework done, fucking clean up, feed the dog, clean up the dog's poop. Do this.
I do that every day. That's my life.
So it's his freedom away from me too. So it's like it's a win-win.
Of course.
So yeah, my buddy Jeff and I, 2 Jeffs, went to a little Mexican place not too far from the fields, and it just had like a little chips and salsa,
Hit some sauce for a minute.
I had a little shot of tequila and a beer. He had a margarita. Watched a little bit of the ball game that was on. Like, it was nice, just chilling.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all.
Until we realized it was starting to get really dark out, and the park that they practice at doesn't have lights. So we hauled ass. We got the check as fast as we could. Hauled ass to get back to the field, and sure enough, they shut practice down like 15 minutes early, and the kids were they just wrapped up, like, just then. So I pulled up. I pulled in the nick of time. I pulled in, like, pulled up, and there they were ready to go. Like, so it was. I mean, it was a photo. It was a photo finish, but we did it.
I mean, I'm not going to judge you over that, so you're fine.
I don't give a shit if you do, anyways.
I mean,
and then I talked to one of the other dads, Vincent, nice guy, and he's got a young, he's got his son who's my son's age, I think maybe a year younger, and like his only kid, so he wants to get into coaching and help out, and he was helping out. Like, it was great, you do it, like, fuck yeah, like, because I've been doing this organized sports shit thing for many years now. Like,
no one helps out.
It's nice when you have a plethora of volunteer help.
Yeah. No one helps me out at all.
We're still trying to find a goddamn umpire for a game on Sunday.
We're trying to find like referees for soccer.
Yeah, I bet. No one wants to volunteer their time. They want to pay the fee. They want to get there and make sure their kid looks pretty or cute in their uniforms, get their uniforms, and they want to just drop them off.
Right.
And they come pick them up, and they pick them up, and then they show up for games, and they think they're the best parents ever because they show up for the goddamn games, and they take all the pictures, and they post it all over their social media like they're the best parents ever, that they're super involved. And these parents, and I swear to God, dmudd, I've been around so many parents that, like, these kids are basket cases. They don't know what they're doing out there. And it's the parents don't spend any time besides a teacher in school or a coach on the field, that's all the extra work that they get out of them, right? It's like if you want your kid to be a better reader or be better in school, then obviously you got to spend the extra time at home. And just like if you want your kid to be better on the field and not be like a little pansy ass out there, then you need to like spend some time like kicking the ball around or playing catch or doing a little extra stuff. So, you can't always rely on the teachers and the coaches to get your kid to the level you expect your kid to be at if you're not putting in a little extra effort yourself and helping on either one of those sides. And I see so many of that because
being a parent,
besides being the parent, like drop-off parent and getting him to practice on time or picking him up on time or getting him into the games, it's like you also got to go out there and play a little catch with your kid, or instead kick the ball around, whatever sport your kid's playing, like be involved in it,
right?
Not just drop-off parent, but like
just teach
them the sport. I feel like parents don't. I got like a couple of these dads in this football team that we're on. They look like they know sports really well. Like both the dads are in good shape. They obviously like football, but their kids look lost out there. It's like I feel like they've never spent any time just like teaching them the sport. Like one of the kids last Friday was a miracle. He caught the ball in the first place. He started running the opposite way. So like he had no concept. Like what the hell? Like I'm always trying to, like, if I get a little extra free time, and not all the time because I'm fucking human. I just want to like lay on the couch and veg out. But I try and put forth a lot of extra time.
We've educated our children on what to do on whatever game we're playing, and we want to be the best father that we can be. So we definitely are like doing our best. For sure, dude. For sure.
Yeah, and we're just trying to keep the ball rolling, right? We want to keep the kids, not in the houses, not on their phones, not video game systems.
Get outside.
I tell them getting outside, coaching, and being a part of their, it's a lot of work. A lot of parents don't realize that. You have some parents that show up to the practices and just put their lounge chair out and sit there and like don't ever offer to help. It's like we coach a whole game, and guess what we're doing at the end of the game? Dragging the field, cleaning the field up. Then we get any parents who are like, hey, you know what? I'll do that. I'll take that over. Or sometimes you do. I'm not saying I'm not knocking every parent out there. So, but
I don't think you are. I think you're.
For the most part, they just feel like, oh, I paid my money. Like that's all you're getting out of me. It's BS. It's BS. And you're frozen right now.
Oh, what?
You were frozen.
Oh. So, as a head coach and an assistant head coach, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Actually, every Saturday, it's so hard.
Hard. And with soccer, like you're coaching soccer, you need two coaches. You need kind of an offensive guy to keep the kids on the offensive side of the ball, and you need another coach coaching out and keeping those kids on the defensive side of the ball. And it really helps because I did that a couple of years ago with my little guy. Like the one coach he was trying to coach the whole game, and I'm like, hey, I'll get on the other side of the field. And I'll just coach the defense. I'll make sure they're staying back and they're moving up, and they're supposed to move up and they fade back and they're supposed to stay back. And we actually started winning games. It wasn't like all fucking, it wasn't like a cats, like all run into the one ball yarn or like bumblebees, flying to the one hive. It was like we kept them separated and they actually started playing the game like you're kind of supposed to. So it helps. You need to get volunteers. You need to get more parents involved.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, am I sacrificing my life? I don't feel like that's the case. But I am definitely stepping up to be the coach or the person that's going to make these kids play their sports, and I think I need them to step up and play the sports, especially baseball. It's really bad. But anyways,
Oh no, it's just I mean, you're already doing so much, just signing up and being a volunteer and being a coach. I mean,
But I
that's all
don't
you can
know.
ask.
I don't want to give myself any credit, really. I feel like I'm the right person to do this job or this deal because I'm a stay-at-home father. Who else is going to do this? Who
Yeah,
else?
well, there's other dads out there that work full time that can get off and do it. Like I've seen it. I've been around it. We know
Right.
we know we know it's doable. So you just gotta get more people to just quit being so lazy and step
Step
up.
up to the plate kind of a thing.
I mean, it's your kid, and you're around your kid, you're helping them out, you're helping them, develop, and then they're only going to be kids for so long, right? So they're going to become a time where you won't need to do that, and you're going to sit back and be like, "Man, I really kind of wish I was a little more involved." And
That's the rub right there, bud. Right there. It's the
that's
fact that you got to realize that we only got so much time in this life, and our kids are going to grow up so fast. I
yeah,
mean, so fast.
yeah,
And you might as well try to be a part of it because
yeah.
I don't want the
It's going to be
regret.
gone, right?
I don't want the regret one day being like, oh, I should have been there. No, I'm doing everything I can to be there, and that might
Yeah,
be my own problem. I mean, I did this. I'm doing this for my children. I've given up my life for this,
mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't think I belong anywhere else but right here where I'm at with raising my children. I think this is where I was meant to be.
It's good. It's good. I'm
It's
glad
hard
you
to
think
say
that
out
way. Yeah,
loud. It's hard to say out loud sometimes,
this
because
is your place.
People laugh at stay-at-home dads, like, oh,
No, no, I think it's always been that stereotype that it always should be a mom, but
right.
I mean, and especially nowadays, it shouldn't be looked at as frowned upon or bad because of how much we've constantly seen, especially the last few years, about women empowerment, and women are just as strong as guys, and women can be the breadwinner, and there's nothing wrong with dads being able to stay home with their kids, and yeah, I mean it goes
Well,
both ways.
and I'm
You're not the only guy I know who's a stay-at-home dad. Matter of fact, my youngest son, his one of his best friends, his dad is a stay-at-home dad.
nice.
He was like telling me like, hey, like I used to work, I was working full time. My wife just took off in the company and she's freaking been killing it. So it just made more sense. It's like I just stay home with the kid. I stay home. I mean, even though she's working from home now, but she can still be at home and focus, on her career. That he can get the kids to and from school and pick up, and the kids are super involved in sports, so he's getting them to and from sports, and I'm just, I don't knock the guy. I think
Right.
it's great. I mean, it's fine.
It's hard to accept that sometimes, though.
Oh, I bet. I bet. I mean,
But
it's especially as a guy, you think like, oh, like you feel like people are talking about you, or maybe you're like less, masculine because you're not working and being the breadwinner. Like, I don't care about that stuff. I think it's just that's all macho.
macho bullshit.
Yeah, macho bullshit.
My wife is the rock star in this family. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess I'm a rock star too with what I do, but my wife is the breadwinner,
yeah,
and you follow, you follow the money, I guess, and she is the best part of this, and she's making this whole thing work, and I'm trying to keep up my side of the deal.
yeah. No, yeah. It's a
I
team
don't
effort. It's a team effort.
team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I tried to have a long conversation with my kids tonight. Like, listen, your dad and mom will never get divorced. I think we talked about this
Yeah,
already.
yeah, we did. Yeah. So when are the divorce papers showing up?
Well, I just text my lawyer.
All right, so I'm going to get on to my story this evening.
There we go. Let's go.
I think we're getting almost to the witching hour of our show. It's getting late.
Oh yeah,
it's getting late.
So perfect.
I saw this article and I was like, wow, it's like a modern day miracle, medical miracle. But I guess this guy, he had a rare complication from a catheter where he was actually coming out of his ass for like the last 2 years.
Like it's catheter.
And I said that correctly, where he was coming, but it was out of his ass. So he had a rare complication from a catheter, might have made this man ejaculate through his anus for 2 years. I guess he finally was like, I gotta get this looked at. So a man spent 2 years nutting out of his butthole, and it like really made like these researchers like super like perplexed. They were like, what the heck's going on? And in a study titled "A Curious Case of Rectal Ejaculation," it was published last month in the Journal of Medical Science. Team from the University of Texas medical branch at Galveston described the patient who sought our treatment after 5 days of pain in his balls and 2 years of a substantial amount of semen shooting out of his rectum. So they never said the man's name. He's a 33-year-old white guy, had a CT scan of his pelvis. Doctors saw that he had a rectal prostate fistula. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a rare condition. Oh. It's a rectal prostate fistula, fistula. It's a rare condition where the body develops a hole that connects the rectum with the lower urinary tract, and it creates obviously kind of problems, right? In this man's case, the hole created a new passageway for his sperm to travel instead of flowing out of his, penis. Guy was shooting loads out of his butthole. Super weird. I know. It'd be kind of weird. I would think it'd be super weird, especially if you were having sex and you were like had this certain itch to go. You came to the end where you're like, oh, I'm gonna come, and now you're like, oh, like nothing's coming out of the penis, but you're like, God damn, my ass is just fucking. What is going on down there? It's like swampy butt, like every time, like
swamp butt, wet butt.
So the fistulas, like these are usually. So I guess these are usually caused by a trauma or chronic urinary tract infections, like surgery or cancer or something. So the patient, I guess, had an extended hospital stay 2 years ago before the problems began, where he was placed in a medically induced coma, recovering from, I guess, a cocaine and PCP overdose. So I guess the researchers on the study, hypothesis that an improperly inserted catheter during his hospitalization could have caused the trauma to his urinary tract and created the fistula. So
not the cocaine.
Yeah, I'm sure he's still coked out on PCP, but at least it's not coming out of his asshole anymore. So the doctors were able to patch the hole with surgery, and he made a full recovery. Although it's a super rare complication to the catheters, the researchers wrote that their case not only highlights a rare complication of catheter use, but also emphasizes the importance of the provider mindfulness when utilizing seemingly benign therapies like catheters. So it's also probably a good idea to see your doctor immediately if you start coming out of your asshole too. So I thought that was an interesting story. I'm like,
absolutely, that's incredible.
I just couldn't imagine, and the fact that this guy went 2 years with it, So that's kind of a weird thing. Like he was cool with like 2 years of getting away with it. I mean, probably he had a cocaine and PCP problem. I'm sure he didn't have the best medical insurance. So I probably didn't want to go spend money, getting it taken care of. He was kind of like, fuck it. Like, whatever. Like I'm cool with it. But are you really cool with it?
I mean, it's a lot to get your head around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The head of your penis.
Yeah. I mean, you're like, you're going to come, but nothing comes out of the penis. So you're like, oh, but then you like go to wipe your ass. You're like, what the?
Like, oh my God.
Like, geez, wow. That was a pretty big load there. Like,
like, did I do that?
Like, what the hell had to happen? Like, yeah, that's super weird story. I thought I would pass along because I think I find stories like that super interesting.
I mean, I'm all funny. I think it's very, very interesting, actually.
Yeah, and that's all I got for the night. I'm
tired. Tonight, wait.
Cat is the cat meowing again?
Oh no!
Is it the cat's meow?
Maybe.
Probably don't need to hold us this close, huh? It's like super loud.
Oh no! I love it. I need more volume out of you.
You're in the face. In the face.
I mean, like.
Yes.
Hey guys.
Hey. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Do you guys hear this?
Oh, I hear you.
Well, Jeffro, I think we've been doing this show, this show for about 20 years now, if you think about it.
It's 20 years too long.
Hey, you can get rid of me anytime you want. All right.
I'm gonna go coach some more sports and go fucking.
I'm gonna coach. Let's see, 2 soccer teams next year, 3 baseball teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go heckle some anti-vaxxers and go coach some sports. And I hope I don't come out of my ass by the end of the night.
Oh.
Probably a better odds that I'll probably come out of my ass than coach any sports tonight or go heckle some anti-vaxxers.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see you come out of your. I mean,
you don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
I'd like to. I mean,
it's just yeah. I mean, talk about maybe that's why we had such a bad toilet paper problem.
I don't use toilet paper anymore.
Oh yeah, a bidet.
I'm so glad I have one. Like, it's the greatest decision in my life. Besides my wife, my kids, and blah, blah, blah.
Your bidet.
A bidet.
Bidet's it. I'm a bidet's it.
I just don't have to wipe my butt anymore. It's great.
Are you sure that gets all of it, though?
It does. I mean, I check it every time with toilet paper.
But you drip dry? Oh, so you don't drip dry?
Oh, no, I have a dryer on my bidet.
Oh, Jesus. Look at you, fancy pants.
So
you're too fancy for me now.
The water in my butthole.
Oh, God.
And then I sit there and shake a little bit and make sure it's all clean. And then I take a little toilet paper after, and I give a little dab.
So you do that before you go to the gay bar to watch football? Or is this bidet at the gay bar where you watch football?
Both. Maybe both.
Okay. That's good.
I'm so into, yeah.
I can imagine gay bars probably you could use a good run of bidets.
Oh, just to kind of clean it out a little bit?
Just to really make sure you got it. Maybe not.
No,
we're in a fucking drought here in California. I mean, how long are you sitting on that thing for? I mean,
sometimes like 20 minutes. I'll sit there.
Yeah. You just got like I'll just come over to my house, like just bend over in the yard, and I'll spray you with the hose, dude. Like, Let's fucking get this thing going here.
Do you move it in like a certain like section so I can?
Fuck
get
yeah, I
around the
will.
rim and the
Yeah,
bottom?
I'll get the whole thing. Yeah. Then I'll just fucking wind up a towel and just fucking slap you in the ass and hopefully dry it off.
You know, that might not be bad actually. Like a little.
And then we'll go watch some football together.
What?
So then we'll go watch some football together. Game's on, bitch.
Red zone, bitch. All I do is red zone now.
Yeah, the red zone. That's all I have at the house is red zone.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right.
All right, bud. I think that's it, Em.
That's all I got time for today.
Oh, I'm good too.
I gotta go now.
I'm gonna go to bed.
I gotta go get my. I need a lot of beauty sleep. If you can't tell, I need every fucking extra minute I can get. So,
is it gonna help grow your hair?
No. Probably ruins it even more.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Well, love you.
You too, buddy. Enjoy your weekend. You froze on me again. You keep freezing. Bye-bye, everyone.
I do.